your goal was to reduce spending, and it actually did reduce spending for a couple of years in a row for the first time since right after the Korean War. The problem was it was too impactful on defense for Republicans and too impactful on the domestic side for Democrats, and gradually we agreed to walk away. But getting beyond the history lesson, as others have said here today, it's not unprecedented to have a discussion about spending in connection with the debt ceiling. Obviously, from our perspective, that needs to be led by the Speaker. They're in the majority. The President knows full well, since he was a negotiating partner years ago, that this has been done before. And I think the deal has to be cut, obviously, between the House majority and the Democratic President in order to have a chance to survive over here. So we're all behind Kevin and wishing him well in the negotiation.
Good evening, friends. Happy January 31st to all of you. Many Americans will start receiving new payments very soon. Some states have proposed increasing new tax credits that will provide eligible households with thousands of dollars in bonus relief money. Also, the Internal Revenue Service has released important news on future relief payments. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video, because I'll be going over all of the details. This coming Friday, I will be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Today, Democratic Governor Ned Lamont announced his 2-year budget proposal that would include increasing Connecticut's earned income tax credit from 30.5% of the federal credit to 40%. During a press conference on Monday, Governor Lamont said increasing the rate would provide an additional $44.6 million in state tax credits to approximately 212,000 qualifying low-income households, above the amount that's currently being received. Governor Lamont recently told reporters this week, these are people who work every day, sometimes working double jobs, doing what they can to get by. So the Connecticut Earned Income Tax Credit is a refundable state income tax credit for low-income working individuals and families that mirrors the federal Earned Income Tax Credit. Increasing the rate to 40% would make Connecticut among the top 5 states in the U.S. with the largest tax credit rates. The highest tax refund for the working poor in the state of Maryland is 50%. Commissioner Mark Boughton has said, it encourages people to work, and it encourages people to help people make ends meet. They can use this new money to pay a heating bill, put a tank of gas in the car for a month, or pay for an education, or for whatever they feel is necessary to better their family. Governor Lamont's administration said the amount of each household's credit is need-tested and depends on the size of its federal credit, which the Internal Revenue Service calculates based on a taxpayer's income, marital status, and the number of qualifying children. The governor's office said that under the current rate of 30.5%, a married family with 2 qualifying children receives a state tax credit of up to $1,880. But if the rate were 40%, that same family would receive a state tax credit of up to $2,465. That is an additional $585. State Senate President pro tempore Martin Looney said, they may not have state income tax liability because their incomes are often so low, they are not at the liability when it kicks in. But they are, in fact, taxpayers. This refundable credit makes life more livable for those struggling every day. The proposal is a part of a 2-year budget proposal. Whether it is permanent or has bipartisan support is still debatable. The proposal is estimated to cost the state $45 million annually. A slew of crisis-era government subsidies, including tax breaks and expanded credits, timed out in 2021. And the adjustment could lead to a refund shock or balances due for millions of U.S. taxpayers this time around, as a 2022 filing window just opened earlier this week. For millions of U.S. taxpayers this time around, as a 2022 filing window opened last week. Tax brackets and standard deductions for 2022 have also been inflation adjusted, though the changes are nominal. There are several changes that could impact taxpayer liabilities for the 2022 tax year. Many United States taxpayers received their third stimulus benefit of $1,400 in 2021. While the subsidy came in the form of a check for some taxpayers, others received a recovery rebate credit, which helped boost refund checks last year. But that benefit will not be in play this cycle. The threshold for claiming the child care and dependent tax break has returned to its pre-crisis level, as have the size of the qualified tax credits. In 2021, the child care and dependent tax credit received temporary expansions, allowing those who made less than $125,000 to deduct up to 50% of $4,000 in child care expenses. It was also refundable. Taxpayers this year have until April 18, 2023, to file their taxes. But some taxpayers living overseas and disaster victims may have later filing deadlines. According to the IRS, Alabama, California, and Georgia storm victims now have until May 15th to file various federal, individual, and business tax returns and make tax payments. So filing electronically is the best method to expedite processing time and reduce the wait for a refund check if you are qualified for money back. The IRS said taxpayers who electronically file a tax return with no issues and choose direct deposit should receive their refund within 21 days of the date they file, which is similar to previous years. Well, my magnificent and marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday. My friends, thank you so very, very much for being part of this community and for joining me here every day. I will be announcing 2 winners for a $75 Walmart gift card this coming Friday. If you would like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a very wonderful and very blessed week.